Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Ramayana 103. As you may remember, Vasishta was very angry with Keiki and was telling her off. This city, populated with trees and empty houses, infested with rats and mice, can be ruled by you. Bharata will never accept the kingdom which you have won for him with so much trouble. You have done him wrong by this act of yours. There is no one in this world who is not devoted to Rama. At the moment, you must immediately give costly gems and ornaments to Sita, your son's wife, and make her take off this hideous Valkala. Only Rama has been asked to wear them in the forest, since that was what you asked for. Sita will live in the forest since she wants to, but she need not wear anything else but the silks she is accustomed to. The king, who was now past all caring, had no desire to live nor talk to anyone. He said, Keiki, Sita should not wear the Valkala which you have made my son wear. She's a young girl accustomed to nothing but luxury, and as my revered guru said, she should not be made to dress in this coarse cloth. What has she done that she should be made to stand like a mendicant in the midst of so many people? This daughter of Janaka must at once take out and throw away what she has been made to wear. Sita should not be subjected to any more indignities. You've banished Rama to the forest. Is that not enough for you? Why do you want to add to my misery by these cruel acts? Dasarata fell back exhausted on his couch. Rama spoke to him again and said, My lord, my mother is old and she's devoted to you. Never once has she done anything to displease you. She will be very unhappy when she's parted from me, and it is up to you to take good care of her. Unless you help her to bear it, my mother will not be able to bear this separation from me, and she may lose her life. Dasarata could not speak. He knew the moment had come when Rama would go. He wept loudly and spoke not a word, and he mumbled, evidently in my previous birth, I have made several lives suffer. I must have parted the young ones from their parents, perhaps, and so I'm suffering in this birth. Life refuses to leave my body, since the Lord has so willed that one should die only when the time comes. That's why I'm still alive, in spite of the torture Keiki has meted out to me. I'm looking at my sons throwing away their silks and wearing this tree bark. They are looking like two rishis because of this one woman who is eager to own the land, this large expanse of mud. The entire kingdom is suffering. 17. A painful farewell. The king was silent for a while. He then sighed as though his entire frame was shattered. He spoke to Sumantra. Sumantra, yoke the best horses to my chariot and bring it to the doorway. Take this noblest of men and leave him in the forest, which is uninhabited. I realize now that even when a person follows the path of Dharma, the acts he has performed in his previous birth will not leave him alone. That, I think, is a reason why I'm allowing this child of mine to be banished to the forest. And who is doing it? His father, who has never done a wrong thing in his life, and his mother, who has been loving to him until today. Sumantra dragged his steps away from the hall and, after a while, came back to the presence of the king. He stood with his eyes downcast and with tears in his eyes. The king and all the king's wives knew that the chariot was at the door. The king wiped the tears from his eyes and spoke in a voice which had suddenly grown firm. He said, Go to the treasury, calculate how much will be needed for this long stay of Sita in the forest, and bring silks and jewels to last her for all that while. Make sure she has enough. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.